Meath Partnership. We're a local development company in Meath, and we have been members of IDEA now for several years. And we have been embracing our global citizenship education journey now for the last few years. It's really important to us because we're embedding GCE throughout our organisation. So this project called Integrate has been an ideal opportunity for us to develop these resources in conjunction with our other Erasmus partners in Austria, Italy, Spain, Cyprus, and also development perspectives in Drogheda. So what we've done in the last 2 years, we gave ourselves a mammoth task of developing a suite of resources for global citizenship. And the focus of this programme has been towards youth and community workers and volunteers and migrant youth. And it's just mainly to spark the conversation about values and what is important to youth, especially migrant youth in our communities. And we're doing this through a global citizenship education lens, particularly through critical thinking, obviously with the end goal of inspiring and encouraging active citizenship and self-empowerment. The Integrate resources, why are you here today? Why should you use these Integrate resources? What can they actually do for you and for anybody who is involved in youth work? So these resources, they are suitable for educators and learners in any environment, any work in any sector, in the community, in schools of any level and at home. We've kept the language deliberately clear and to make sure that it's very easy to translate into other languages, given our multiple, our very diverse communities. The resources, again, they're interactive and engaging learning, again, through dialogue and through carrying out activities within the community and inspiring each other to also do that as well. So why we have these resources? It's to develop communication skills of young people, youth workers and community members by prompting debate, promoting critical thinking, to raise awareness of the root causes of inequality locally and globally, and to raise awareness of the cultural identity in their communities, with the outcome being it's a values-based approach to responsible and active global citizenship. So hopefully that you can see how these will actually be of benefit for you to use. And before I forget to tell you, all of these resources are available on the Integrate website, and they are free for you to download, or you can use them via the website directly. So the first thing we developed is an online training course. This is a comprehensive document. It's around 95 pages, but it does have 3 separate modules that can be used independently or can be used as a full course. So it was designed to allow for at least for 21 hours, but again, you can use resources depending on what your needs are. So module 1 then discusses the key concepts of global citizenship education, and we delve into the pillars of critical thinking, problem solving, active citizenship and systems thinking. Module 2 is an introduction to the Sustainable Development Goals. And module 3 is it's about human rights, and it introduces pure law from European legislation and also from the United Nations. But of crucial importance, it also discusses the key differences between migrants, refugees, asylum seekers and internally displaced people, which given the environment that we live in, it is a very important aspect for people to be aware of. So the modules are available, as I said, in several languages: Italian, German, Spanish, Greek, and also in English. And as I said, you can download them independently of each other, so you can use them to your own schedules. And in those modules, what we have done is that we have created presentations for you to use that will accompany the ebook, so that you have your resources there for you. So if you have a youth audience, for example, these are very good to have. It includes links to videos and to activities, as well as to additional resources that you may want to share. So you have the option, you can download the book, or you can use it straight through the website itself. The second activity that we developed is an open educational toolkit. So what we did is that we developed 300 activities under the 3 topics, again, global citizenship, sustainable development goals, and human rights. So you can pick and choose whatever ones that you want to do. So it's about interactive learning. It's also to inspire debate in any setting that you're using, but it's also then to encourage community engagement. For example, to go out and have coffee and meet with other people from other communities, to share cultural thoughts, ideas, practices. So when you hop onto this aspect, which is called Work Package 3, you can select which area you want to explore, or you can click on explore all activities. And when you do, it gives you a list of instructions on how to actually run the activity for yourself. Final activity that we developed is actually our Integrate card game. And what this is that it's a deck of 52 cards, and it's to spark intercultural dialogue. And the reason that we did this in this particular way is that sometimes there are topics that people may feel difficult to bring up, or maybe slightly uncomfortable with. So that with this game, it's essentially like a magic trick. Pick a card, pick any card, and read the statement on the card and have a discussion about it. So again, the topics are around responsible global citizenship, creativity, innovation and commitment to peace, culture and identity, and human rights and sustainable development. Now, in a moment, what I can do is that I will share a different screen with you, and I can give you an example of some of the statements that we have on this game. We have used this game ourselves in various departments in Meath Partnership, and we have found that it has been very stimulating, and it brings great conversations, and sometimes addresses things that need to be discussed, but people just don't. And it's again applicable for, you can be sitting around the table at lunch at work, you can use it in a workshop, you can use this at home and to play game cards, and you can use this then again obviously in youth work and for training purposes. So that's about the project itself, and it's integrateerasmus.eu. So with your permission, I will stop sharing this screen and I will introduce you to the card game. So as you can see here, there are, as I said, 52 cards. And like I said, you can print them or use them or download them or use them directly through the website. So for example, this statement is called, lack of trust in government is the main reason young people do not get involved in local or national decision-making processes, regardless of the impact on social justice issues. So this kind of card, it inspires a conversation, and sometimes people may not want to actually start it. So getting this going amongst any age group can bring around really interesting topics and debates, especially if you have people who are responsible for making decisions that affect our lives in the community. This another one. Social media does more harm than good in promoting global citizenship. Now, in this one, I actually bring in, obviously, the big one here is fake news, but also slacktivism. If you haven't heard that term, it's basically sitting at home, sharing a post, and not actually physically getting out and engaging in the community. So again, a great debate around this one here. If we scroll down then to, let's see, another one here, creativity, innovation, and commitment to peace. Young people are better equipped than adults to create peaceful solutions to global problems. So again, inspiring young people to have that conversation, and also maybe, again, depending on who's in the room, for others to actually listen and actively engage with youth as well. We all have the right to protest. So this statement, for example, sometimes disruption is necessary for peace and innovation should challenge the status quo, even if it causes discomfort or conflict in the short term. This brings about very lively debate, I have discovered, especially when there's a wide variety of age groups in the room that you're working with. So I think this particular GCE resource. I genuinely feel this would be of real value to people in the sector, and also people who aren't in the sector that may want to get involved and to learn more, especially, you know, like around critical thinking for a variety of social justices and inequalities that are in our communities today. And as we develop this around several countries in Europe, we have found that depending on the level of protest, I suppose, like and far right activism that is prevalent throughout all of their societies, it really is it's opening people's eyes about what can be discussed, and in a safe space as well. So I think that's a very important aspect. So essentially, that is what I can tell you about the Integrate resources, and I hope you find them very useful to you and can support your work. As always, I am available to have a conversation or an email, or if you want me to come up and have a chat with you or any of your groups, that would be lovely. And I hope you find them valuable. Thank you very much.